Welcome. Shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing? Yo, I have just first live of the day. First live of the day. Welcome everybody. Ooh, y'all, my hair's crazy. Welcome everybody, guys. Welcome. It is hot today. Um, it is hot today. Welcome everybody. Let me let those notifications. I just started and I hear myself somewhere else. Welcome everybody. Y'all are Hey everybody, hey Cheeks, I see you. Brooke, how are you? Early for the most part, early for me. I wanted to take my time today. I wasn't even sure if I was going to go live cuz it was just such a long day yesterday. But yeah, I decided. I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go live, let's talk, let's catch up and see where everybody's at. How y'all doing?" I dropped a video earlier. Make sure you guys go show it some love. Hey Angela. Hey Pika. Oh, baby bunny's mad. Nebby, welcome. Hey NJS55. Hey Last Ronin. Linda, how are you? Perales. Linda Perales, how you doing? Tiffany, how are you? Bo, how are you? Christy, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This gonna get deeper. Ooh, wait. So, hey Dino, how you doing, love? Shout out to Dino, Dino, Dino. Cheeks is in the house. Miss Janie's is in the house. All right, who do I have here? Let me see. Hey Shay, how are you, love? Welcome, welcome. Amanda, how are you? The acolyte, welcome, love. Is it Cherise? Cherise? Let me know if I said it correctly. Cherise? Cerise? That's a pretty name. Cerise is a pretty name. Shout out to you. I think that's how you say it. Let me know if I said it correctly. I don't know why I added an H to your name. That's weird. My bad. And welcome. Hey Stephanie, Renee, how you doing, love? Sleuthy Kitty. Sorry, Nancy. Is it Lim CV? Lim CV? How you doing? Dee Dee, how are you? A Spicy Peach, how you doing, love? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You were listening to my Ohani video. What you think? I saw you in the comments. I think it was you who said that you lived in that area, so you're familiar with some of the practices. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I think that I gave a pretty, y'all do whatever you practice. I'm just letting you know what the people in the community have said about it, you know. But y'all do you. I definitely, if you guys are practicing certain things that I don't practice, I definitely don't want to like be shitting on anybody's practices, if that makes sense. Welcome, Kim. How you doing? Hey, Aquarius. Yeah, how are you, my love? Shout out to you. Jojo's in the house. Hey, princess. Hey, is it Leah? Welcome. Oh man, oh man. Hey Ray, welcome. Shout out to you. See you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Hey Perry, Tinkle. How you doing, love? Half day weekend. I know, right? I'm dragging today. I'm dragging. Hey DJ. Nancy, by my love. Welcome. The only Angie, welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute either. How you doing? It's Caroline. Welcome. Be kind says I'm here. Let's chat. Saw you here earlier. What'd you think of Mr. J Lo, Mr. X J Lo? Y'all need to tell me what you guys think because we're about to get into some stuff here in a little bit and everything. Because it's not just Suge Knight we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the Jamal Will Millwood. Is that his name? Just a little bit. We're gonna talk about Jamal here in a minute. And I know, shout out to Wim. I know he's sleeping. So let's let Wim get some rest because it's like nighttime over there in the other side of the world. Shout out to everybody. Hey, just Kim. How are you? Deborah, how are you? You say you glued to the Weather Channel? Oh my God. Hey, AK, how are you guys? Hey, Steeler Princess, welcome, love. Shout out to you. Kitty Coo, how you doing? Oh my gosh. You said it can't. Can I please get my shout out with some Spanish flair? um, I don't know. What would you want me to call it? Dino pollo? I'm just thinking nuggets like pollo. Dino nuggets? Nuggets is typically chicken, so dino pollo. What you want me to call you? Shout out to you though. Well, you're gonna have to pay for that next time. I'm sorry. I'm drawing the line here with you, okay? Shout out to you though. I love you, Dino. You funny as hell. That's why I like you. That's why we keep you around because you're funny as hell. I just hope you know that. Okay? You funny. All right. Lori, welcome. Oh, I said it correctly. Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Is it Crisscross? Welcome. Shout out to you, love. Hey, I want to thank everybody because there's like new subscribers that we have. Shout out to you guys. You know, we're on our road to 70K, 70 freaking K. Thank you for getting us there. Please, just thank you. Shout out to you. Mary, welcome. Jojo, how you doing? Pinche Becky. How's my Pinche Becky doing? Shout out to you. Suge Knight was my brother's client. Yeah. You're funny, Pinche Becky. By the way, I have a lot of holy water. So if I am going to talk about anything that's like weird, you better believe I'm going to be blessing the area. Okay. So shout out to Peach Becky because you reminded me of that. Jojo, Mary. Hey, Christine. Welcome. Don't look back. Welcome. Let me tell you something. If you're watching the replay, please note I put timestamps. I like to say hi to my people because that's how I connect with everybody. I don't see everybody every day. So it's kind of nice to have you guys and just to say hi. Luna, Kitten Chaos, welcome. Welcome, Luna Mia, KCG. How you doing, love? Appreciate you covering this. Oh, thank you. That Ellen, welcome. Don, welcome. You thank you, Renee. I thought I did pretty good because I showed it to my people who will give me feedback and criticism if I misspeak about something. And they said that they were like, "Oh, I'm surprised you did." They said, "I'm surprised you did a good job." What the hell is that supposed to mean? But I think I did pretty good. Like I'm not disparaging somebody's. If that's your religious practice, I'm not. Just like I was raised Catholic, and the Catholic religion is like very well known for a lot of the abuses that they've done to children, and I'm willing to call that out. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand. So thank you for that. Don, Suzanne, welcome. You've been waiting on Suge. Erika, we've been waiting on Suge too, right? I mean, Suge's been dropping some bombs, but we gotta talk about Suge because I'm just gonna say that I don't know how I feel about Suge sometimes. Suge is gonna be Suge Knight, if that makes sense. Hey Jen, welcome, welcome. You're so far behind, love. Shout out to you. Well, just check out the 2 videos that we did yesterday. And tell me what you think. And that's how you get up. That really, maybe even watch the last one that we did yesterday, and that'll catch you up because that'll review a little bit of the press conference and where we're at with Diddy. Hey, Robin. Hey, Gaslit. Welcome. I gave you a different name. Linda, how you doing, my love? Shout out to you. All right. I think we're ready to go. Shout out to everybody. It's a full moon. Oh, my gosh. The moon is so weird sometimes. It really is. Okay, I got to go down all the way down because y'all, I like saying hello and everybody. We calling them Dino Boyo, girl. We just made that shit up. Layla's in the house. Welcome, Layla. Dino Nuggets, change your name to Dino Boyo. That's it. That's all, girl. That's it. Susie Q, how are you, Deanna? All right. I think we're about to get started. We rebuke. Yes, we do. We do. We do. How many people who watch the JLo videos and was singing Santeria at the same time, girl? I'll admit, I was a fan of On the Six. Like, that's when I was a fan of JLo. Before I knew that she had stolen all this music from other artists and just before I knew what I knew, if that makes sense. That's when I was when On the Six came out, oh man, I had copies, I had posters. I was really excited because it was like, I love Selena growing up. I mean, Selena was like, that was who I loved. And watching kind of where we're at and everything, it just, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say. So I do wonder. I do wonder. All right. Hey Vic, how you doing, love? Jen, how are you, my love? Oh my God, we already getting blessed. Look at this. Oh yes, Kim. Thank you for the 199. Thank you for the 199. Shout out to you, Kim. You said I'm on the prayer train. Woohoo. Girl, well, Kim's going to heaven. Y'all, I don't know about you guys. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We are going to party like it's 1999. Yes, we are. You said Holy Spirit activate. Maybe at the end of this. All right. We got to stay away from the kukui today. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Shout out to you from Denver. Welcome, Chris. Shout out to you, love. Love your picture, by the way. Shout out to you. You did. Shout out to Aaron as well. Shout out to everybody in the SPTV and everybody over there. They are amazing people. Y'all know I love them and I love them. That's what I got to say about that. You just got here for moral support. All right. Hey, Pamela, how are you, my love? Shout out to you. Okay. Witchy, how are you? I think I've said hello to everybody. I spent a good 10 minutes greeting the people. Shout out to everybody. Okay. And then Dee Dee, thank you so much for sending 10 people to heaven. Oh my God. Dee Dee, thank you so much for blessing me. Oh no, not 10. I'm sorry. 5. Sorry, y'all. It's 5. 5 people will go to heaven. I don't know why I read 10. I need my glasses, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. Thank you, Dee Dee, for gifting memberships. Guys, remember that if you are a member and if you're gifted, you get access to the Rabbit Discord where you can continue the conversation, okay, with your peers here in the chat. Y'all can go talk shit over there, but just know people take screenshots of Discords. So whatever you put out there, don't put out there if you don't want it out, okay? So don't be talking shit about somebody and then you think that it's not going to leak out somewhere because it's a fucking Discord, all right? And everybody goes over there and does the most. And sometimes we block people because it's a little too much, because it is what it is. But that is part of the perk of the membership. So thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get it together. So Suge Knight decides to do an interview with Chris Cuomo. Oh my God. Now, I kind of saw this coming. I don't know if you guys know this, but Suge Knight does have his own like YouTube channel where his family runs it, I believe. And they tend to like, you know, this is where he leaks out information about people in the industry. I mean, it's kind of cool because it's a little bit of like, what's the word? Like he drops little hints. Now, I don't know how much truth there is to the information that he gives out. So please note that. Listen, up to you. Y'all let me know. But apparently, and this is the funny part to me, apparently Chris Cuomo decides to interview Suge Knight, right? Now, you guys got to understand something that I find it so interesting, okay? Why is it that a lot of us that have watched a lot of this go down, that we, you know, followed the hip hop R&B scene, you know, back in the 90s, because some of us, our childhood was surrounded by that, like myself and others. Can y'all tell me why now the mainstream media wants to pay attention to what Suge Knight and other people are saying? Because let me just say this. I find it to be like, it's all about the Benjamins on this one, just so everybody's aware. People have ignored Suge Knight for a very, very long time. And to a certain degree, I get it, because a man is, you know, he's a criminal. All right. He does what he's going to do. But like, let's get it together. All right. We are now paying attention to the likes of Suge Knight and everybody else because it's making money for like the bigger networks. Thank you. It's paying off. So I just want you guys to peep that, because like I said, the little people that were surrounded by some of this, we kind of knew that this shit was going down, but nobody was listening to us. Because listen, nobody listens to us. Nobody listens to us. And by the way, Comeback Drummer, thank you for gifting memberships. You just sent 5 people to heaven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to you. I think I'm going to put that on my slogan. Thank you, Comeback Drummer. Shout out to you. If you got a membership from Comeback and a membership from Iron Rabbit, my love, thank you again for gifting. Put some hearts in the chat from Dee Dee, from any of these people, y'all. Like I said, I got a very gifting community. You know, they always do this and they just provide support. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Drop some hearts. Thank you. Y'all are going to heaven. Look it. Y'all are going to heaven. All right. All right. Now, don't do nothing stupid in the chat to send you back to hell, because I'm not helping you. All right. I'm not. Okay, let's get it together, you guys. We got a thing here with Suge Knight. Chris Cuomo actually acting like he gives a shit about these people and this industry that he's probably part of as well. Let's hit play.
Suge, thank you for calling back.
Hey, I'd like to say this too real quick. You got a woman that works.
Hold up. This is not the first one, because he did, like, it's a 2-parter. Give me 1 sec, y'all. It's this one right here. All right, Chris, get it together. Let's go. And this is under fair use.
People who have done a little bit of homework and know who you are, why should they believe you about what you think and feel about Sean Diddy Combs and any allegations against him, given your history of animosity with him?
Well, first of all, I'm not calling you and nobody else to get nobody to believe anything regarding him. Like I said, and I always say, me personally, I don't jump up and down and cheer for no black man going to prison, or any other man, any other human being going to prison. Because people think prison is always the answer. I'm not saying a lot of people don't deserve to do their time and see what's going on. But at the same time, that's not no cheerful thing, because when you look at it, that man have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever affects him definitely affects his kids.
Okay. Well, again, this is Suge Knight. He is being called from behind bars. Shout out to Articulate. Shout out to Miss Amber here. Shout out to That's a Price Witness TV as well. Shout out to everybody over there for supporting and watching. Thank you, Miss Amber, for stopping by. Shout out to you. And Articulate, thank you for giving me the heads up. I was at the store and I got your email. Thank you for the heads up on this because I was like, I was doing the mom thing. That's what I was doing. So here's my deal with Suge Knight, okay? I personally still can't get over Eazy-E when it comes to Suge Knight. Okay? If you know, you know. Let me know. If y'all, some of you guys don't understand, that's absolutely fine. Like, I can't get over Eazy-E when it comes to Suge Knight. And the thing is, it's like he doesn't want to see somebody go down. But what about everybody else's kids that he has affected, or that this whole industry has affected? Because let's not get it fucked up. He's also part of the industry. He was part of this machine, and he knows a lot. Thank you. That's what I can't get over. I cannot get over Eazy-E. I really can't. Thank you. You said exactly. Survive. What does having kids have to do with anything? Vic, that's what I was thinking. Every time I can't, like, I appreciate whatever hints Suge Knight can give, but I can't get over Eazy-E and everything that he did after that and everything that he said. Because like I said, like myself, this little Mexican girl was watching some of this played out, and I would be like there's just something not right. So anyways, rest in love. But I can't get over this. I can't.
I know there's a lot of victims involved in it, and whatever affects them affects their kids. So it's not a good thing to be talking about any shit about the next person. But it's not a gray area with me. And at the same time, Puffy didn't react or get where he got or doing those things or those allegations by himself. He was taught from people before him, and he did it to the younger people after him.
Yep.
And we can talk all day and say what's true, what's not true. Only true part about it is videos, conversations, and people can see what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But for it being happy and proud and say what do people think, that's irrelevant.
So Suge,
It's just like I heard earlier today when Ray J was talking to TMZ.
Oh my God.
I got love for Harvey, but I see Charles always got some negative to say when it comes to West Coast people.
No, he's got love for Harvey, as in Harvey Levin. As in who? When he says that, you cannot have love for these people. See, right? Why does he have love for Harvey? Help me understand. How the fuck do I have love for TMZ's creator? Or which Harvey is he referring to? Because that's the one I'm thinking of. Which Harvey? Because I think he's talking about Harvey Levin. Am I correct? Let me know. Correct me, because that's where my mind went. Okay, so he is talking about Harvey Levin. There's no other Harvey, right? Yep. Okay, Harv, not Steve Harvey. No, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Harvey Levin. When he said this, I was like, which Harvey is he talking about? By the way, I'm just letting y'all know. He wasn't talking about TMZ. Which Harvey? We can go back. I just want to get that correct. Which Harvey is he talking about? Hold up. Let me go back a little bit.
But I heard earlier today when Ray J was talking to TMZ.
Mm-hmm.
I got love for Harvey.
Okay.
But I see Charles always got some negative to say when it comes to West Coast people. And Charles
yeah, I think you're right. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm like, which Harvey is he talking about? It's not that one. It's not TMZ. Nope. It's not Harvey Weinstein. I don't think it's that one. Y'all, you're like, see what I'm saying? When he said it, I was like, which one is he talking about? I don't think he's talking about Levin. I think he's talking about Pierre. Levin? Not Steve Harvey. He just said Harvey. So there's multiple Harveys. That's why I'm like, which Harvey is he talking about? Anyways, let's go ahead.
To make a reference to say that, how do I feel when I'm in prison? Yeah, I'm in prison. I guarantee you I'm free more than Charles. If I feel like sleeping to 5 o'clock, I want to sleep 12 hours a day, I can.
Sure.
But besides all that, The fact is, it's not no competition who's going to talk the loudest or talk the best. It's not something positive that can help anybody. I don't get on no platforms unless it be something positive. If it ain't positive.
I understand what you're saying. I want you to try to make some positive points here. I get what you're saying about TMZ, but that's not really my interest, as you might imagine. My interest is in what you can help people understand.
That's what I was like. He's talking about TMZ, y'all. So it is Harvey Levin, okay, and Levin Charles or Charlie. That's what he's talking about. All right, thank you.
Understand about these allegations that Diddy is facing and what you believe he's facing on the inside. Now, what's most interesting to me is that you seem to see Diddy as kind of an Epstein kind of figure. That Jeffrey Epstein, that a lot of people know what Diddy was about, and they were about the same thing, and that's why they're quiet. That's why J-Lo and Ben Affleck got divorced, because of videos that he has of her that now they know about. Where is this coming from with you? What do you believe about the people around Diddy and what everybody knows?
Well, first of all, you got to start with the top. You starting with the top. Clive Davis.
Oh.
Russell Simmons.
Oh.
Andre Harrell.
Oh.
Jimmy Iovine.
Oh.
And even if you take Jimmy Iovine, he had an allegation from him, same thing. He went away. You take Jimmy Iovine.
Don't forget Tommy Mottola. Don't forget Benny Medina. Who else? He's forgetting names here in this list. I'm just going to say that. Now look at how old. I'm pretty sure he's like 92 at this point, Clive Davis. Clive Davis is age. I mean, incarceration doesn't discriminate. Like, you can incarcerate anybody at any age. Who else? Let me know. Clive is a monster. Tommy Mottola. Yep. I mean, I'm just saying. He is saying those up there. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe there was a misunderstanding there. Thank you, Vicky, for saying that, because I'm just thinking out loud too. Let me see who else. Let's see. Let me look at this chat. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Rabbit, let's be honest though, Clive ain't going. No, he's not going to jail. Y'all do realize that this man's not going to jail. You guys think that Clive Davis is going to go to jail? Let me know. For what exactly? Because the man covered his tracks. Like, this is why Diddy's where he's at right now. Clive's not going to jail. You think so? He's going to hospice? Girl. Oh, shit. Stop it. See, no. Meek Mills, oh my God, he's over here talking about getting an investigation and yada, yada, yada. No, Christine, give me your Wi-Fi, girl. Look, he said hospice jail. That's what he's not going to jail. He's going to hospice. You never know what I pull up. That's the thing about my chat. I'd be looking at you guys. You guys don't even, I'll be like, that's a funny comment. Let me pull it up. So if you don't want it, by the way, if you don't want it up here, don't say it in the chat, because I will pull it up. You guys know how I roll. He can't even walk. Can he? He won't make it a hospice. He can't even walk. Oh my God. I don't know, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand how Wendy Williams is where she's at, and then Clive Davis is very well protected. No, I haven't heard any health problems from Clive Davis. What is that all about? You said it. Leave it all to the dog. Clive Davis is walking fine. When was the last time he had like a medical emergency or anything like that? Like, when was the last time we've heard him of actually having anything medical or something going on? Let me know. But Wendy Williams? Why is Wendy Williams? What's up with Wendy Williams? There's that situation too. Anyways, let me hit play.
They told me at Universal and Interscope, they said, you know what? We can't deal with artists that gets in trouble. And your artist gets in trouble, they talk crazy.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Keep going, Suge.
They speak about what they speak about what they see. Now, I was told that I can't do business there because of that. Now, Doug Morris gave Puffy a deal for millions of dollars. It flopped. So when you look at all these things and everybody want to say Puffy, 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 don't get me wrong. Yeah, Puffy stepped in the shit, and even if he wiped the shit off his shoe, it still stinks. But he's not the only one.
Yep.
They got all the tapes.
Now, when you talk about the tapes,
but this been going on for a long time.
Hold on, Suge.
But this has been going on for a long, long time. They got all the tapes. Yeah. I mean, let me just say this. The thing about Suge Knight is that he's got a YouTube channel. So he's got to talk and say what he needs to say at the same time. Because again, it's making him money. You know, he does his little recordings. He gives it to his family. The family uploads it. And that's what happens. But my thing is like, what about Suge and what he, because he's done a lot of dirt in the industry as well. You can't just forget that, right? And I mean, would Suge, if probed to, if needed be, which I don't think it will, because I don't know how much credibility they would give some, you know, to Suge at this point. But if he needed to testify, would he? You know what I was thinking about today? I was thinking about Mace and the fact that before the raids, Diddy had released all the publishing rights for their music and stuff like that. And there was a lot of artists that were, you know, given their publishing rights. And what did Mace say? They said this was a long time coming when it came to the Diddy raids. There were so many people that were done wrong in the music industry because of how Diddy was running things. Suge wouldn't testify, but he's willing to talk about this stuff on social media, and he's willing to talk about this stuff on the news. Isn't it interesting that he's not willing to testify, but he's willing to talk about this on a platform like this? I that's what I'm trying to understand. Yeah, disrespectfully, Suge is he is he yeah, I would agree with you on that. Just as Diddy, he abused artists, unalive artists. So yeah. But he's not going to talk about that, right? He's not going to talk about that. Ginger, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to Ginger. Welcome, Ginger. Shout out to you. You said Clive is 92. How? That's what I'm saying. Is like he's maintained very well, but yet you have Wendy Williams, who is like, I don't understand. I feel like she knew too much as well. And that's where I get into my like conspiracy a little bit, like, because some people, I don't have receipts for it. It's just my opinion. When it comes to the music industry and why I created this ability to talk about exposing the industry, it's because I knew that I was going to be talking about things that I wouldn't necessarily always have a receipt for, but that confused me or that I had questions about. And I'm so glad that I'm not the only one who feels that way, if that makes sense. You know, so shout out to you guys for being here for that. So yeah, let me know. You said you're scratching your head that he would. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mary. He's interviewing, y'all. He's interviewing, but I agree with you on that. Now hold up, y'all. Let me turn on my light. Can you guys do me a favor and hit the like button, please? And thank you. 1 second. All right. Sorry, y'all. It was getting kind of dark. Dino Nugget says 92 is young for a vampire. Well, for an energy vampire. Yeah, it's giving. What was that one movie that Charlize Theron was acting in? Was it Sleeping Beauty? Where the queen was like sucking the life out of the young people. Y'all got to check those closets and see how many artists he has in there behind his closet that he's sucked the life out of. This is a good comment, Dino Nuggets. Shout out to you. I definitely don't think this is trollish at all. Shout out to you because you got some points on that one, Dino Pollo.
Help us understand, because a lot of this stuff is a little inside baseball for people, right? Because they don't live the life, they don't know the world, they don't know the players.
Telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
That's just a recording from the prison. That's just saying that they record it, which obviously they do. Suge, help people understand, what tapes are you talking about? Who has them? And what kinds of things do you think they show?
Oh.
Well, number one, luckily, I won their first choice, their second choice. I won no choice at those freaky parties. But you know what they show. They should have a thing in the industry, right? And the sad thing about it, I don't like mentioning Usher. I don't like mentioning Justin Bieber. I don't like mentioning all these people that everybody know what time it is. So at the same time, and they used to have a joke. They never played this joke with me. And they used to walk in the Interscope office. They'd go back there and they'd be like, hey, we passed the test. I said, we haven't did the test. One dude said, well, don't say that in front of Mr. Knight because he's going to take it offensive and hurt somebody. I said, well, whatever it is, I probably will take it offensive when somebody will get their ass whooped. You know, that was me in those days. But they used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, they have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work in.
Oh.
This is Hollywood. So everybody want to go act like they don't know what's going on.
Hold on a second, Suge.
You just look. That's all you got to do.
I have never heard of anything like that. So if
Chris Cuomo wasn't ready for that shit. Oh my God. By the way, thank you, Vic. Y'all, please stay safe in Florida. I am watching a little bit about what's going on. Please stay safe, okay? Shout out to you guys. Send some, prayers, thoughts, and prayers to Florida because they're going through it right now. So shout out to them. Please stay safe, okay? Thank you, Vic, for reminding me of that. Night Charm says, perhaps I saw some imagery today on an alternative album cover. Animated Diddy had a red dress. Animated Biggie was there. Oh, God, no. Really? Yo. Dino Nuggets, thank you for the $1.99. Dino Nuggets said, TV is done. This cannot be topped. Chris Cuomo wasn't ready for that. Y'all see his reaction? He was like, what the hell is this right here? Look at his face. Oh, shit. I do like stopping at their reaction. He's like, what the fuck did I just get into? What did I just walk into right here? What is this? Oh my God. Shout out to Jay. She's like, what did I walk into? Anyways, y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. We got over 700 people here in the chat. Shout out to those that are watching us on Twitter. Y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you.
If I haven't heard about it, just assume a lot of people haven't heard that before, but you think it's on video?
Let's stop for a second.
Go ahead, Suge.
Yeah, listen, and also, have you ever been to any puffy parties?
No.
You sure they had a long time to think about it, but if you haven't been in those butt naked parties, even
wait a minute. Chris wasn't ready for this. No, wait. Look at his face. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, listen, and also, have you ever been to any puffy parties?
No.
No.
You sure they had a long time to think about it, but if you haven't been in those butt naked parties,
Suge, he took a long time because you're calling him from the prison. There's like a delay in the call. I was not ready for that. All right, let me hit play.
Even some of the preachers been in those parties, and they wasn't on their knees praying for God. See, they was praying for somebody to have come real quick or something. But I wasn't there, but there's proof of it. But at the same time, everybody want to look around and act like something going on that wasn't right.
Oh.
It's the facts of life in the industry, not for the people who don't get in. So everybody, you got to look at it like this.
Oh, man.
When you see a beautiful woman or you see a handsome man, and it was like that all their life. From elementary school to junior high school to high school, if they forced to go to college, right?
Okay.
They always knew they had something special about themselves.
Okay.
If you take some of the Hollywood executives or some artists, it might have been the ugly duckling for a long time before they had the teeth fix and lip fix.
What?
And nose fix, all the work done. Underneath, they still the young people with no confidence because they've been that way all their fucking life. So all of a sudden, if you look at Puffy old pictures, don't look nothing like his new pictures. You know?
That is true. Okay, so that is, I will say that. Okay. Let me figure out how to want to say this because it's kind of like this isn't about somebody aging, right? This is somebody who like literally, well, first of all, spiritually, I don't know what the hell Diddy's into. Okay. That could also play a factor into that. but also the partying, the IVs, all the hot mess stuff that they're doing, all that other stuff. Yeah, like that could play into how fast things are happening for him and everything. Into evil, truly. Hey, B Tim, into just overall. It Oh my day says Chris has his own skeletons. There's something going on, right? Like, right. People are doing the most when it comes to this crowd in this industry. So yeah, I could agree to a certain extent that Diddy you would consider unrecognizable, but it could be many factors.
Shit, they didn't do everything.
But Suge, just because he has plastic surgery, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you're wrong about rich people doing stuff to their face or whatever it is, but that's different than the allegations that are coming down on him.
I'm talking about rich people. I'm talking about the difference. I'm talking about, okay, look at it like this.
Yeah.
I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending him.
New.
You're right.
Guys at Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
Nobody is defending him, but nobody's speaking against him as well, other than the accusers. So shout out to Survive the Kool-Aid. Thank you so much, love, for gifting memberships. If you guys got a membership from my supporter here, Kool-Aid, please put a heart in the chat. Thank you, love. Listen, nobody is defending, like nobody, like you don't hear Usher, whose career was essentially skyrocketed because of Diddy, right? Like let's not get that mixed up. The first music video, and this is how connected these people are. Keefe D's car was used in Usher's first music video. Okay. And Diddy appeared in that music video as well. And they had like, I forgot what year it was. It was like a 1976 brown something, really nice car, whatever, right? This just tells you. And so when Keefe D has talked about how he was essentially hired and was told to go after Tupac and basically cut him off, and they don't like, this is how deep in the connections, and this goes years and years back. Some of these people know each other from a lifetime ago. So that's why I'm like, you have to be very mindful. And I'm just wondering if Chris Cuomo was the right person to ask some of these questions, because I don't think he knew how to ask, like what to ask exactly, and being surprised. Like you're asking him to tell you why, Diddy has changed or why he puts things out here the way that he does, is because in this specific industry, it's very hard to have a receipt. People don't talk, right? Or they don't say what they need to say. That's just how it is, right? Anyways, that's just my opinion on that. But let's keep watching. Then we have a part 2 on this. All right. And Iron Rabbit says, thank you for the $2. Love says, get 500 likes and I'll give. Where are we at? Oh my God, Iron Rabbit. Did y'all see that? Iron Rabbit said that Iron Rabbit will give 5 memberships if we get 500 likes. Now, why do we have to ask for that? Y'all should be liking it. I got like over 800 people here. Let's go. Hit that like button, please. And thank you. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like these people are, they surround themselves with the craziness, and that's what you get. All right, Chris, hold up.
For people who have...
We got another one. So this is where it starts, because it cut off for a minute and it continues on this part 2. Let's give some commentary.
For you, it's really incredible. You don't find too many people.
I thought you were about to implicate her in the investigation.
Hold up.
Hey, Suge, thank you for calling back.
Hey, I like to say this too real quick. You got a woman that works for you is really incredible. You don't find too many people.
I thought you were about to implicate her in the investigation. I'm just glad you're not implicating Dusty in the investigation, Suge, because I can't take that.
Oh, wow.
She's not in the investigation. But what I want to do for her is, I got to do this for her, but I want to turn her on to this clothing line called Girls Mondays to Sunday. Girl Monday to Sunday. And I'm definitely going to look out for her, because I buy a lot of people from that place. But look, what I was basically trying to say is this. I respect your show and respect what you're doing, but the most important thing is there's got to be a solution. Because this has been going on in the industry for a whole bunch of years, for
Oh my
decades.
God.
And at the same time, nobody wants it to be true, and it shouldn't have to be true.
But okay, this man created this industry. This man created this, right? Like, what is he talking? And then you got the people. He just said it earlier. He says that Diddy didn't get to be where he was at because he was just, there were people behind him and there were people that pushed him to be there. So you do have to wonder. Now, Hood is putting a shitload of names on this chat and he's saying, listen, he's going to keep repeating the names. And somebody said in the chat, no, not Stephen Colbert. Well, Stephen Colbert too, by the way. Stephen Colbert too. Just so everybody's aware. Shout out to you, Hood. Look, I'm just saying what is already obvious. He fucking created it. Thank you. He created the mess, right? And so now it's like this has been happening for a long time because you've been in it. Because you've done what you've done, unaliving of people, allegedly, in my opinion. There's a lot behind this. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let me hit play.
But if we don't fix it and do something about it, history will constantly
repeat itself. Now, Suge, you said something early on that I want to get clarification for the audience. Suge, you said early on, you can't just look at Diddy in isolation. You said this was done to him. He learned from others, and it was done to him, and then he did to others. To me, that sounds like what I hear when people are talking about abusive situations. Hurt people, that someone was sexually abused, they wind up being a perpetrator. Is that what you're suggesting about Sean Combs, that he was sexually abused and he now sexually abuses?
I don't think that's what he's saying. Let me stop. I don't think he's saying, all right, but let me go ahead and play this. I don't think he's saying that specifically. He's talking about there being people behind Diddy.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I think he repeat what was done to him. And like I said, if you look at Russell Simmons, you know the truth.
But that doesn't excuse Diddy's behavior. Like, to me, when he said that there were people that had done this to him, and so he's repeating that behavior, that doesn't excuse the behavior that's done to Diddy. Like, he was in the industry, he started, or however he started. That doesn't mean that somehow he is excused or exempt from that. He's right where he needs to be at. And Diddy was giving various opportunities to address the things that he needed to address, right? But he has declined that. He looked away. A lot of people behind Diddy, a lot of them. That's like saying, okay, Clive Davis is a victim and he's a perpetrator, allegedly, in my opinion, right? But that doesn't excuse Clive Davis' 94-year-old ass from any type of consequence, right? So we have to be very careful how we say that. But anyways, yes, they are. They're very sick.
Andre Rail, you know the truth. Clive Davis, you know the truth. Jimmy Iovine, you know the truth. So there's not certain things that all of a sudden you got this. The industry is a quick business. It's been like that for a long time. And the casting couch is real, but it's for women and men. But far from all that, I think the most important thing is I feel like they should let Puffy tell his truth. I'm quite sure he's going to expose a lot of people. I'm sure he's going to move forward with it. But I don't think it should be a situation like the Epstein thing where they found him hanging from the ceiling and dead before the truth come out.
Do you?
Oh my God. And you know what? People need to be careful with that because I have a feeling personally that could very well be the case, is them saying that he's on watch, okay, on S watch. Y'all, and I got to start putting up names like this because I'm getting censored a lot with this Diddy stuff, is them saying that he's on S watch. Is that basically letting us know, like, that could be very well protocol, don't get me wrong, like, I don't want to get into this tangent of that, but I couldn't help but wonder if that was basically giving everybody the signal that, listen, bat signal, he's starting to talk and we need to do something. And y'all, like, I'm telling, it's so, this is that part where it's like, you just have to report and talk about how you see things because of how things are being portrayed. And just watching some of this shit go down, I can't help but wonder if that's just like a bat signal of, he's talking. It's time. It's time to Epstein him. He's talking. Just saying. I don't know. Iron Rabbit just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Iron Rabbit, which tells me we got to 500 likes. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Iron Rabbit. If you got a membership from Iron Rabbit or anybody else that gifted, please put a heart in the chat. Thank you, guys. Let me see. Let me go down a little bit because I'm behind on the comments. Excuse me. Yeah. You can't. Thank you, Team Maker. Say this louder, and this needs to be in all caps. You can't be around people knowing things, and you can't be safe knowing things, right? Epstein knew too much. Okay? Epstein knew too much, and people knew that Epstein knew too much. It's like foreshadowing. I'm so glad you said that. Like it's like, and it's crazy because it's like you can't. I personally, I'm just gonna say this. I think it's a bit of a bat signal to say, "Hey, someone's on watch." That's it. You can't. This man will never be in peace, even behind bars. All right. This man will never be in peace, even behind bars. I promise you that. Yeah, that's what I got to say about that.
I think the truth needs to be.
Do you believe that Diddy is in danger in prison? And do you have advice for him based on what you just said?
Well, the first advice I have, I don't ever want to say he's in danger, and neither should he say that. Because once he gets to the point where they feel he's going to be suicidal to himself, harmful to himself, once they put him on suicide watch, you have a right to nothing. No socks, no drawers, no T-shirt, no blanket, no sheets. You so naked in a cell as a crazy man. So he definitely don't want to do that. And the other advice I would tell him, maybe he should get on the Jewish diet. Because the kosher meals is way better than the food somebody else is making for you. At least they're going to come hot. They're going to come sealed, and you got to be the one.
Suge's already given him advice. You need to be on a coach. You need to be on it. Like, you do realize they're going to be talking about this and be like, if he starts asking for a specific meal, don't give it to him. Right? Rabbit done told y'all shit in the chat. She can't save you. So why be a smart ass? People being smart asses. And shout out to the smart asses in the chat. Y'all, you got to control it. You got to control it. But honestly, like it's a web. This is what it is. So Suge, if he doesn't get special meals, it's probably because of Suge giving him advice here online and this going out there.
Open them. That's very important.
What about people trying to hurt him?
Go to jail. I mean, one of the things is this. I don't care who you are. Prison and jail is a negative environment. If somebody can do something to them and get a name for themselves, they're going to actually do it. Or they can do whatever they feel they got to do to prove themselves. But we also got to learn. We got to learn from our mistakes. Everything don't have to be a mistake. You got to better yourself. But we all know what we sign up for in life. So if I sign up to be a football player, I knew I'm going to get hit and I'm going to hurt some others too. If I sign up to be in the music business and the entertainment business, if you fight for right and being a black man, there's certain things you got to look at for the challenges. If they can't take the money from you, they take you from the money by putting you in prison. That's a fact. In Puffy's situation, he should go and get his time out the way. Not no life sentence. If he can get lesser time, he should jump on it because he had a great run.
Ooh,
I'm in prison right now. I had a great run. So I don't go mad. I don't wake up mad. I've been locked up for 10 years, and I ain't had a bad day yet. And it's a lot of things we can do to help each other, and it's never too late for help. God bless us to have a voice. Let's use our voice. I had told Puffy a while back. I told TD Jakes a while back. Come on, collect calls. We can politic. Because one
TD Jakes. Oh my God. What's TD Jakes doing right now? What's he doing? Is he talking to? What's TD Jakes? Does anybody have the 411 on TD Jakes? What's he doing lately? Is he still talking? What's going on with TD Jakes? Because I haven't heard anything from TD Jakes.
One thing for certain, one thing for sure, he's just not going to walk away with one scratch on him.
Do you think that Diddy?
He can do so.
Do you think Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality to time versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time, and we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy, so he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he's been involved with the FBI and most of his career. It's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he's probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they're doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
Suge,
they've been having the power of the, yes.
I appreciate your perspective on this. And I just want to get something very clear, because
I don't think Chris Cuomo can handle his perspective.
because if what you're saying is true, and I'm not questioning your credibility. I can't assess it. I don't know. So then he's got people who are the biggest names in the business who helped him.
Cut you off, but if any of those people I mentioned don't have no drink or don't do no bottle with, you'll find out. I don't want you to be right.
Well, listen. I mean, look, the job is to ask questions of people in power. They answer how they choose. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen.
Oh Lord, that's where it cut off. Now wait a minute. If any of the people that I mentioned, what did he say?
But if any of those people I mentioned don't have no drink or don't do no bottle with, you'll find out. I don't want you to be right.
Well, listen. I mean, look, the job is to ask questions of people in power. They answer how they choose. Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find news.
This is. What do y'all think? What do you guys think? They cut him off real quick. Yes, they did. The people, because we don't know what people, there's just so many people that they looked at. They're looking at a lot of people. So it's just, what do you make of this? Too many videos Diddy was making racial comments about men. Oh, big wigs, Mr. Untouchable, wrong again. Really? You said he's called for Al Sharpton. Oh, man. Where's he at? I don't know. You said, I don't think Chris Cuomo has enough of an understanding of the culture of the situation. No, that's the thing that gets me. It's like, I don't think that he does. But to ask the right questions of Suge, right? I just don't think he has a good understanding of the ins and outs of it. Like they needed somebody. Even Ashley Banfield doesn't have, like, I see that they're really trying to understand it, especially because, I mean, you guys see Nancy Grace holding oh my God, this fucking fake book. Hold up. Speaking of Nancy Grace, Nancy Grace bought the book. Law and Crime bought the book, and they got the man to interview on Law and Crime. Now, okay. We got to talk about this because it turns out that this man has, like, people have put restraining orders on him. The Aaron Hernandez thing, he was making threats on people. He was doing the most. That's why he used that pen name, so that people wouldn't know what had happened. You said, what? Let's go search the Google and see if we find any Chris Cuomo photos with Diddy on a white party. That would be bad. That would be interesting. You saw that video? Did you all watch it? I'm only going to give this part of the interview because I'm curious to know. I have not watched this yet. So for those that are wondering, who the hell is this clown? Okay. This clown, his name is, was it Jamal Millwood? Not Winslow. Millwood. This is Jamal Millwood. Not his real name. His real name is Chris Todd. Actually, his real name is it Todd Gazoo? Anyway, so this man's got a couple of people that put restraining orders on him during the Aaron Hernandez situation back in 2018. So he was harassing a production company because he wanted to be part of the Aaron Hernandez story. So what this guy does, and this is why he put out what he said was Kim's book out there, which it's all fake, and people have been reading that shit. I mean, just it's a fake book. It's fake. That's it. That's all. Okay. So Chris Todd decided to name himself Jamal, and this is what happened. Okay, let me just hit play, and you guys let me know your thoughts. We go and give a little bit of a commentary to this. So he made it to NewsNation. Hold up. This is it right here. This is that book that we've been talking about. It's been going viral all over.
To a conspiracy regarding Tupac Shakur's death. So look, with all that in mind, I'm going to play you portions of this interview, and you can make your own judgments about what to take away from this.
Nothing.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for coming on here on Sidebar. Happy to have you. So first, for anybody knows, how did you come about the Kim Porter story? How did you get these materials? How did you get involved in this?
Yeah, it's been a crazy journey. I appreciate you having me on today. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
About 6 to 8 months ago, I found out through another person, kind of like a manager of mine, that there was possibly Kim Porter's flash drive.
Oh.
Also, there was talk of a iCloud or cloud and a password and things that were left behind by Kim Porter.
Things were stolen from Kim Porter's place. So what the hell is he talking about?
At first, I didn't really know what to believe. Obviously, I know a lot about the story. And then through about a month or two,
red flag. I know a lot about the story, and I didn't know what to believe. The man had done commentary and books on the Biggie shooting. Okay, so that's why he knows a lot about the story. Okay, you just one overlaps the other because of people's connections. So stop it.
I got to personally meet somebody very close to these sources, let's say. Okay, there's a couple people involved. It's not just one person. And there was a celebrity source involved that was very close to Kim and Diddy. And so I kind of perked up a little bit, like, okay, I did a lot of research about the circles, and I was like, this could be true, this could be real. So I went down the rabbit hole and I investigated it to the best of my ability, quickly, as fast as I could.
No, you did not go down a rabbit hole. Stop it. Don't taint us over here. Oh my God.
This is a big story. It's moving 1,000 miles an hour right now. And I do believe what I was given is real.
Can you share with us where this hard drive came from, how it was found, this flash drive, I should say? Where was it found? Or it just came out of...
Flash drive?
Yeah, where'd it come from?
This flash drive was held onto for 5 years. This flash drive is from Kim Porter.
Any reason?
Oh, bitch. Let me tell. Look at this. Look at this face. I'm sorry. Kool-Aid, thank you for renewing your membership. Shout out to you. I had to stop. Yeah, no. I'm gonna need some tomato cans in the chat because he's doing the most. He's doing the most. I can't. He said it came from Kim Porter. Linda, hold up. Let me get my Lindas out. This is what you would. This is a Linda with the Y right here. Like, get the. Oh no. You Team Maker's like, okay, give me 5 minutes with his hard drive. Yes. There were some people in my chat that were like, I believe Todd. Hashtag I stand with Todd. I said, unsubscribe right now. Right now. Let me go ahead and hit play.
Reason why it was held onto? I know you're not going to reveal the name of your source or where you got it from, but why? Can you tell us why it was held onto for so long?
I think these people were afraid.
Because what's the main theme? What's the main theme here?
In the book, or in the we're talking about the book, or are we talking about?
Yeah, what's the main theme of the book, and also your interpretation of why it was held onto? You said there was a concern there. Well, what's the main theme?
Through our PIs right now, we do have some evidence that Kim Porter may have been poisoned and murdered.
And
that's not the theme of the book, though. So the last chapter, it's like, quote, supposedly it's Kim Porter in her, like, I don't know, I'm being taken to the hospital. This guy literally watched a Lifetime movie, all right, to basically rewrite the story here of what he thought would fit into this narrative. This guy is an opportunist. He's a liar, in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of where we stand. Okay, that's just what I'm going to say. Hey, Kenneth, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. Shout out to you. I mean, I'm just confused by all of this. Kitty, thank you for being a member. Shout out to you. Thank you for, I think you've already a member, so shout out to you for renewing your membership. He is uncomfortable. Put him on. Yeah, if it's real, show me the hard drive. Show me the jump drive. I think they call them jump drives, right? The flash drive. I want to see it. I want to see it. That's what. He's really trying. He's really trying. I hope he gets the shit sued out of him, because Kim's children have denounced the book. Albie Shore has denounced the book. I hope he gets sued, because what he put in that book, and he used Kim's face to tarnish. No, this guy's not okay. It's not okay.
He actually, before you came on, we did an earlier sidebar episode where we had an expert on who said that it would be difficult to find a poison that would mask the symptoms of lobar pneumonia. That it wouldn't make sense to him that the findings from the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office would be incorrect, or a very thorough group. Why would he be wrong?
I'm not saying he's wrong, but we need to listen to the people that are online, even these online sleuths, the bloggers. A lot of information comes out from this kind of community. And there's talk of toxins being in her system at first. It was called deferred at first, then it was changed.
But
I'm down for that. I'm just not down to listening to him. Okay. And I'm not joking on this. Let me show you guys. I'm going to see if I can let's pull up some criminal paperwork that we got. Because we got the receipts. The receipts are receipting. Shout out to my boo, Danny Robertson, who hooked me up with these receipts. Where'd they go? All right, we got some criminal records here that he is not disclosing, nor is he talking about. And I think it's important because he had a dismissal. So there was a production company that was working on an Aaron Hernandez documentary, and he decides to basically threaten the people that were working on this movie. Okay, see if this is updated. Literally, the director, those people that created the movie and whatnot. And Danny Robertson, these are her receipts. If Ahmad can drop Danny Robertson's channel in the chat, please and thank you. She's been breaking this down, and she actually shared this information with me. And she showed me basically that this man has a pattern of attaching himself to stories that I think are interesting or are viral to basically make a name for himself. He will essentially try to merge into a situation just so he's there. He's so cringe. And I'm not joking. I mean, I got, ooh, let me see if I can. This is not the one with the attachments. Hold up. I got attachments where he was acting like he was threatening people. This guy is not okay. He is not okay. And he literally, I got 26 pages of email communication. If this preview can upload, whoa, come on. Of email communication where he's giving threats. This guy is not okay. And he lies about his social media status and what he's done. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Temporary restraining orders. They that's what they had to do because this guy he's just an opportunist. That's all. So Danny was able to find a lot of info on this. Man, look at this, where he is giving just threats. This is beyond sleuthing. You're literally threatening people, and they had to get, support from law enforcement to get something done. I honestly think that Albie Shore and Kim's children should probably look into that as well because he takes it to an extreme. I said it. Bo, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Shout out to you. Aw, thank you for supporting my channel for so long. Beautiful Messy Ball says, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Everyone should return the book. When you return an independently published book to Amazon, it goes back to the author and they have to pay for it. I didn't know that. I did not know that. You know what, beautiful Messy Ball? That's a good idea. And I'm wondering, has anybody put this out here? Like, I know everybody's on Twitter when it comes to a lot of this stuff that's happening with Diddy. Has anybody put the suggestion out there? Because I bet if he gets, because he got a lot of sales, the thing was like #1 on Amazon. If he had a lot of people like responding to that because he lied, and then let me tell you, we're over here talking about accountability and holding people accountable. This motherfucker should be held accountable too. Okay, you cannot. It's one thing to have your opinion, but it's completely different to really like do what you're doing and then go on these platforms and say, well, I think it's true. It came from a jump drive or a thumb drive or whatever. No, we need to do something about that. Mustard Mama, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. It's very deceptive. Yeah, like he basically scammed the people, and there are people really believing this crap. I'm telling you, I have people in my channel and in my chat, they're like, it's real. Why do you think? I'm like, why? Because he said it. He's got a track record of lying. He's got a track record of harassing people. A track record. Okay, yeah, that's what he does.
But how do you separate people who always have conspiracy theories and rumors versus legitimate facts? I mean, you believe that there's something here. You said you did your independent research. How can you tell our viewers and our listeners that there's something more here legitimately and not just listening to the noise out there?
I'm really more focused on the book right now, the memoir. As for investigating, doing the autopsy, looking at the autopsy closer, okay, I'm open to that. Yeah, but mainly I'm focused on the memoir.
So let's talk about this. How do you know for sure it's her words? It's a memoir from her, because it's in typewritten, right? It's you would say that it was from a computer. How do you know it's from her?
Yeah,
it's a great question. I'm getting that asked all the time. I work a lot of cases. Okay, I claim to have solved the 2 most famous cold cases in history.
Thank you.
I like to think I'm good at what I do. So when
he claims, that's probably the most honest thing that he has said here, other than trying to pretend that his name is Jamal Millwood. Okay, why? Ask him why he named himself Jamal Millwood. Why not just use his name? Because he knew that his book wouldn't sell. All right. I don't think he can, just Kim. Yeah, he solved the John Benet Ramsey murder. Okay. And I believe Aaron Hernandez might have been the other one. No, he solved it. He solved it. He solved it all. Okay. So yeah.
When they came to me, and when I work with any whistleblower or source, I don't always believe them. I don't believe everything they say. I put them through my test, by my feel, my spirituality, forensics. There's a lot of things that I do. Dealing with the sources and the people that I've contacted closely, obviously it's a dark story. It's dangerous. I'm familiar with this. Whistleblowers and sources don't always tell you everything. They don't show you metadata.
I can't.
They don't show you things that are going to trace it directly to them. So, like I said in the Rolling Stone article and another one that's coming out today or tomorrow, if you put my feet to the fire and God asked me, life or death, do you know it's 100% per flash drive? No, I do not. But based on my feel, I prayed on it, and I felt I was to take a leap of faith, so I came forward with it.
He took a leap of faith with his wallet. All right. Thank you. Because guess what? None of that money is going to her children. Okay. It's not his name. So what he did big is that he wrote this book, for those that don't know, and his pen name is Jamal Millwood. Okay. So people started buying this book. There are other books that are also written for Kim with different pen names that came out around this time. Anybody can write a book on Amazon and say that they're writing it for so-and-so. I can write a book and say I'm writing it for J-Lo. I'm sure she wouldn't like that. I'm sure that'd get the shit suit out of me, right? But that's what he did. So in the book, when we read it, we did a video. We did like the first 6 chapters of it. You guys, there's actual narrative of them acting out. Like it's straight up bullshit. And it's really compounded by this like narrative of Diddy's sexuality and the sexual cravings that he has. And in reality, who the fuck cares? I don't care that Diddy is bisexual or not. I don't give a shit about that. They talk about butt plugs, they talk about all kinds of kinky shit, which okay, but that's going to be on her tell-all about what exactly? It was borderline. Y'all heard me in that. I was like having to censor myself. Bleep, bleep, bleep. I said, I can't say this. I can't say this. I'm going to get taken down for saying that. So I had to censor myself when I was talking about this book. So this is going to be in Kim's thumb drive? Really? I cannot. I cannot. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Some people would say, why publish it if you're not 100% sure?
Yeah.
Well, I also am an investigative producer, an author, I'm a storyteller. A lot of my fans know me very well. And the media in Hollywood, a lot of times, they don't want the truth. So they do projects and stories and unscripted and scripted that are not always completely 100% true. I'm no different than them. I would like to turn this book into a movie or a series, and we're shopping that right now.
What, from reading these pages, what is your overall takeaway? If this is, in fact, Kim Porter's memoir, what is your takeaway from it?
It's disturbing. It's dark. It's sad. This is an abused woman telling her story.
No. That is what you concocted. I really, really hope, let me tell you, man, he's very spiritual and whatnot. You don't play like that. You don't put shit out there like that about somebody that you don't know that has passed away. You just don't. You don't. That's crazy. That's crazy.
When I first read the whole thing, I only had a couple pages at first. Now, as for the tapes, I've been told that I can have access to the tapes.
What are the tapes? First, start there. What tapes are you talking about?
The big ones.
You're talking about sex tapes.
Yeah, but with very famous people.
Okay, so talk to us about what you were told about the tapes.
Yes.
That if I pass the test, they trust me, I will be the one to do it.
Who's they?
The sources and the people around the community of Kim and Diddy.
With all due respect, why wouldn't they bring that information to law enforcement? Why wouldn't they just drop it in, CNN's or ABC or any other news outlets' mailbox? Why?
Who the fuck are you? Exactly. Okay, go ahead.
Come to you as opposed to law enforcement or another media organization.
If one of the people are underage in the sex tape, I have to, per my attorney, go to the FBI. I'm not going to comment right now if I'm in possession of the tapes or not, per my lawyer.
Bullshit.
So, but to answer your question, these people are scared.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay? I said it. It's bull. It's bull. It's bull. I don't care. Yo, I'm telling you, this man likes to insert himself in there. Now, if you wanted to write a story because he's a storyteller, If you wanted to write a story about what you thought happened to Kim Porter and the dialogue that they had and, you know, all that, that would be different. And then using your name, no, 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 no. Thank you. Thank you for putting that bull in the poop emoji after that. I cannot.
And what you're saying, like, well, if they just dropped it off at CNN or they just emailed it, that's not the appropriate way to do this.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, you're in a very interesting position right now, and clearly a lot of people are very interested in what you've presented. But I mentioned this before, I'm going to mention this again. As you know, this has been met with criticism. Porter's family and friends say this memoir is a fake. Albie Shore says it's fabricated, that it's offensive. Reportedly also came out and said, quote, a significant suit headed right for the heads of the responsible parties who dragged my name into this. Porter's friends, Kimora Lee Simmons, LaWanda Lane, told Rolling Stone that they don't know you at all.
They don't know you.
Every page in that book is false, that Porter wouldn't write a memoir, that she would never write a memoir, that she liked her life to be private. Rolling Stone also reported that a source close.
Ooh, I love how shout out to Law and Crime. This is what you do. Make this man in his nasty hair gel, slick back hair, sweat in his chair. That's what you do. This is how you make somebody sweat right here. Make them sweat in that stinking hair gel. That's what you do.
Close to the Combs family says the family is exploring all of their options and saying, quote, the baseless pages in the book not only misrepresent Miss Porter's lived experience and legacy, but also continue to cause unnecessary distress to her loved ones. And her children came out with a statement today on Instagram, which I read before. What's your reaction to all that?
Yes. What's your reaction?
We did $1 million in sales in 12 days.
Oh.
The people want the truth. There's people writing me from all over the world.
Oh, that's great. $1 million. So there you go. Albie Shore. You better get your little Addy right there. Mm-hmm. Like, stupid answer to a question, okay? Because now we know how much he made. I'm so glad I didn't buy the book. That's it. That's all. Okay.
Thanking me. What you just said, I know I'm still reading this stuff. I can't even keep up with it right now. I've actually have to hire people to read the stuff. We have to think about who these people are talking about. They're possibly talking about the devil. So if they say it's not real, remember who's saying that.
Oh my.
A lot of people believe it's real. A lot of African Americans believe it's real.
Talk about your digital blackface. Why did you name yourself Jamal Millwood? And then he says a lot of African Americans believe it's real. I cannot.
They're telling me, they're calling me. I'm talking to all the bloggers and podcasters because I'm an open book. I talk to the little people. So my point is, I still am assessing what's being said by everybody close. I get it. But this is what happens, just like on my other cases. Yeah, they said they didn't do it too. And it turned out to be I was right. So like I said, this is going to play out. I can't say I'm 100% right this second, but I'm not pulling that book down. Under my First Amendment, my civil rights, I'm not pulling it down.
Are you prepared to potentially be sued over this?
Absolutely, I'm already prepared. And also, let's remember, Amazon, Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post. Okay? I'm sure he's for freedom of speech and also some form of free press. I've been blocked and censored by the media for years, and I'm not going to bring it up. Everyone can do their own homework. It's not happening to me anymore.
Because you wouldn't name yourself, honestly, Jody, you would not name yourself Jamal Millwood. Nobody, I'm just telling you, look who he tried to target. People need to be upset about this. Listen, I'm a little Mexican girl over here. I'm even upset that he did that. Okay. It's definitely delusional. That's all it is. He's big mad. And I really do hope, like, this is the kind, but here's the deal. He's got a track record of doing this. I cannot. I'm just letting you know the book is horrible. Okay. It's not something that Kim wrote. And how fucking dare you? Like, it's crazy to me that he would do that.
So there was a quote from you in that Rolling Stone article where you say, if I'm so hot and my story and project's #1 on Amazon, where is everybody? Where's my agent? Where's CIA? The people I called for 12 years. I'm trying to explain to you, this is not about Kim Porter. It's about Chris Todd. And I wonder if somebody could interpret that statement and say, you know, he's taking this and he's saying whatever he needs to say for fame and fortune. It's not about getting the real message out there. It's not about getting Kim Porter's story out there. It's about Chris Todd. What would your response be to that?
You know, I worked really hard to get to this point. And the other case that I did recently, that was supposed to happen like this. That was supposed to go viral, and it didn't. And that's up to God. I don't control that. Obviously, we're here at this moment, and it's probably the biggest scandal story in America right now. I feel that I just work hard, keep my heart and mind open, and I'm kind of guided spiritually. And I will say this, and I don't know how this will come off to people.
Is it supposed to go viral? Like, is it like he's using God, and then he's putting this whole viral thing in there? Like, get it together. This is a clown. This is a complete effing clown. And he's fooled people. And I'm just saying, y'all, somebody does need to, like Beautiful Messy Ball was saying, people need to get together and get their little refunds because he sold 1 million. No, get that money back. Get that money back. If you can do it, if there's a way to do it, and if I can find out, I'll put it in the community wall and I'll share it on Twitter. And we'll share it and share it and share it because Jamal Todd, Chris Todd, or Todd Guz, I think that's his name with the Aaron Hernandez situation, needs to be held accountable. Yeah, he does. He needs to get a little taste of his own medicine here.
I have many cases and many victims. My clients are mostly murdered victims or deceased victims. I'm the voice of the voiceless, right? Now, what I meant by saying, like, well, that's not about that.
This guy sounds like everybody in true crime. Get the fuck out of here. I'm the voice for the voiceless. And the voiceless didn't call you. You were not anointed. Like, don't it sound like everybody in true crime, like when they really get into this case and stuff like that? That's what it is. Stop it. I have many victims. What the hell are you talking about?
About Kim so much, it's about Chris Todd. That's to keep a little bit of a buffer for her, okay? So that everyone's not so focused. And I know also the sources, they know that too. And I'm not stupid. Are these sources playing me a little bit? Maybe, but that's okay. If I have to go through some pain and hardship, if I have to go to court, it's not going to be my first time in court. And I put out a message to some of the people to get to the lawyers, be careful. Because remember, you're talking about Kim. It turns out that it's Kim's typos and they're her lies. Remember, you're talking about abused woman.
And would you be willing to submit these papers to
an
independent auditor of some kind or an independent agency to verify that it's her work? I don't know how they would be able to do it, but because it's not handwritten. But if there was a mechanism in place to independently verify, would you do that? I
have some things I haven't released yet that can show very much more that this is really hers. I have to do it piece by piece, and also the sources are testing me a little, and they're trying to. We all agreed that we need to see what happens when the memoir comes out first. I have 2 pages from that flash drive that are endearing, they're heartfelt. They're actually done by someone else.
No, I'm done with this clown. I'm done. We're done with that clown. Yes, I know that Jamal Millwood is a pseudonym for Tupac. There's a whole situation with that one. I do remember that. Thank you, Miss RDK. That's where it all came from. So he probably, being the digital blackface personality that he is, probably took from that because he also looked into the Biggie shooting. So he knows about this piece. That's why I cannot with him. Now, Kiki, are you serious? He was indicted? Not Diddy's friend. Wait, are you kidding me? Hold up. Eric Adams. Ooh, Lord, they're all coming down. Eric Adams. So get the fuck out of here. Hold up. Oh shit, 4 minutes ago. Now wait a minute. Diddy's friend. Oh my, I'm gonna have to do a separate video for this. Diddy's friend has been indicted following a federal corruption investigation, according to the report from the New York Times. This was 5 minutes ago. Oh my God. Yo, Kiki, thank you, Kiki, for this heads up. Haven't we been talking about Eric Adams all week? Do we have room raiders? Well, shout out to the room raiders. I don't know from where. Let me know so I can shout you guys out. I don't have any pearls, but I would be clutching them right now. Eric Adams, let's see, has been indicted following a federal corruption investigation, according to a report from the New York Times. And that's all we have so far. Hold up. Let's see if we can get into shit. No way. Yep. Now, did I pay my membership to the New York Times? Yes, I did, because I do pay some of these people. Okay, the indictment makes Mr. Adams the first sitting New York mayor to face criminal charges. Oh my God. The indictment is sealed and it is unclear what charges Mr. Adams will face. Yo, he's going to be right up there with Diddy. There's no info yet. You know we're going to be on that right away. Hopefully it gets released tomorrow and we'll watch. Oh my God. So for those that are tuning in, I'm going to cut this and probably upload it here in a little bit. Eric Adams, who has been under investigation for a couple months at this point. I can't start a new stream because I have to go tend to baby buddy. But he's been under investigation for quite some time. He gave the key to the city to Diddy. Has been indicted. That's what I want to know. I don't even think it's related to Diddy, but I would like to think that they're all kind of related because of the whole corruption thing. But you know what? You can't. Everything's sealed. Everything's sealed. I cannot, you guys. I can't do another live because I got to go tend to the baby bunny. But anyways, Kiki, thank you so much for this breaking news because, you know, we've been like dragging Diddy and Eric Adams simultaneously. Yo, that's crazy. He did give the key to the city to Diddy was in September of 2023. He's friends with Diddy. Thank you, Kiki. Girl, thank you. Oh my God. Something's going on there. All the lawsuits with Diddy mention law enforcement and their involvement while these people were being abused. So yes, I believe it. Okay? I believe it. Wow. It's going to get deeper. It's going to get deeper, Poe. I promise. It really is. Yes, it is. All right, guys. First of all, shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for supporting me tonight. You guys are amazing. Look at all the support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I have really enjoyed doing these like night streams with you guys because they're kind of fun. But I also got to tend to baby bunny because I'm also a mom and I got to go do that. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is amazing news. I can't wait to read that indictment because we're going to read it here. I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Hit that like button and shout out to everybody that gifted. And thank you guys for getting me to 500 likes. That's amazing. We are, I think, 200 away from 70,000 subscribers. Oh, man. It's amazing. We will have a party. Diddy isn't invited. It's not a white party if we hit 70K. Hopefully in the next couple weeks. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.